Let's talk about brain bridge. Now, brain bridge is apparently attempting what is considered to be the impossible. They're basically planning on trying to do a human head transplant with the help of AI. And they actually believe that it's possible. Now, we've seen some digital videos of how the process would take place. We see a bunch of robotic arms doing the surgery, not humans, robots doing the surgery, supposedly with the help of AI, and them transplanting the head of a living person into the body of a person who's brain dead. So technically he's not alive, but the body is still alive. And they do it in really quickly, in a matter of a few minutes. I mean, that's one of the advantages of using robotics. Now, this is considered honestly impossible because there are a lot of complications that in this kind of a surgery. I mean, it's not like just transferring one organ from one body to another. Transferring brain is basically involves connecting the entire part of the body. I mean, the brain is connected to everything. There are a lot of nerves, and not to mention the spinal cord. I think that's honestly the most difficult part because of all the nerves that are involved. I mean, nerves do not last long after they are cut, so reattaching them would be difficult. And just the process of making sure that the head stays alive while it's separate from the body, that's a huge task in itself, because the brain can only last for a tiny amount of time before it dies. So making sure the brain stays stable and then reconnecting everything properly and make sure that everything works properly, it's a huge deal. And now that's the technical side of it. Then there's the moral and ethical side of it. I mean, we're basically putting one person's head on another person's body. A body that person has never known, never felt. And we don't know how a person could actually react to something like that happening, since this has never been done before. I mean, would he be the same person? I mean, the person, honestly, his whole personality process developed around him being himself, his body and all. And if you put him in a different body, would that change? Would he really be the same person? I mean, would his personality change? Would his interests change? Would even his diet change? What he prefers to eat? There's no telling what could happen. Plus the fact that whether or not after the brain is reconnected, whether the body would actually fully accept the new head. I mean, there are so many parts that are connected. Would all the parts be accepted by the body? Or would only a few parts be accepted? What would that look like? I mean, would the person have some other issues because of this, even though he's alive? There's a lot of complications to this. And honestly, whether or not this attempting this would be good or not, we can only tell after it actually happens and it's successful. I mean, maybe the head is transplanted into the new body and everything works properly. He feels like he's in his old body somewhat. Nothing changes, and that would be great. But we can only tell after it actually happens. Now, BrainBridge is apparently planning on doing this in a few years. I think 7 years or something down the line. It'll probably take that time. I mean, the equipment would have to be really advanced and sophisticated to do such intense work. Plus, the AI needs to be as advanced as it possibly could be. As we know, AI is just advancing and advancing. It's still in its early stages. So probably during that time, AI will be really efficient and capable of doing something. And honestly, the combination of two, this that might actually be possible. The problem with people doing it is there's so many things that have to be done simultaneously, and a human surgeon, as great as they may be, it would be really difficult. And it's not like you can have hundreds of surgeons doing this at the same time. There's only a limited amount of people who can do this. So yeah, this could be the future. I mean, if this actually works, it will revolutionize everything. And a lot of people are interested in this, and let's wait and see what happens. So yeah, 7 years, that's not that long.